Yo, what's good in the hood, people? I'm back at it again, bringing you another dope Spider-Man PS4 video. And today, I want to talk about two things that concern me about the Spider-Man game, or I shouldn't say concern. One thing concerns me. It's probably the only thing that just really nags at me when I look at this game. And because it's so great, and it looks so great, and it's just oozing greatness. It's the only thing that just really grinds my gears. And the other thing doesn't bother me so much, but I can see that some people really kind of believe in this. But before I get off into the subject, I just want to let you guys know that I am still doing a Spider-Man PS4 giveaway. And if you want to get in on that action, if you want to be that lucky person to get that Spider-Man game for free, you need to first subscribe to the channel. Make sure you drop a like on the video and hit me up in the comments below. What is your favorite Spider-Man game? And what is your favorite Spider-Man suit or costume that he's had on throughout the years? It could be something old. It could be something new, like from the new animated series or something like that. It doesn't matter. And I will pick a winner the day before the game comes out, and I will let that person know that they won. But anyway, moving on to what concerns me. Actually, I'm going to do what doesn't concern me. So, like in probably the past week, I've been seeing a lot of stuff talking about Spider-Man looks downgraded. It looks like the graphics were downgraded. And the only reason why I bring this up is because graphics, for me, graphics matter, right? Graphics is the first thing that you see, and then you notice gameplay. So graphics do matter. I mean, because you probably would not be buying a Spider-Man game that looks like Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 2 from the PS2 era in 2018. So they do matter. And I just gotta say, every time I look at this game, I don't see a downgrade. I see changes. I see noticeable tweaks and changes, but not a downgrade. Like if it was a clear downgrade. If you look at when they first showed Spider-Man and the white spider on his chest, there's a massive amount of detail just on his chest alone versus the entire suit. I mean, just that, there's a massive amount of detail. But I think people getting caught up in certain scenes and they're looking at certain, pictures, and it just looks downgraded to them. But pictures can look downgraded because they're changed and they're getting compressed and everything, as well as I think one of the lead artists on the game was talking about on Twitter. I think he said that basically the picture was decompressed, as well as the time of day and the lighting and everything. So yeah, it's gonna look like that. But me personally, I don't see that. I don't see a downgrade. Like, they compared it to Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 1 was a clear downgrade, and you can see that in the trailers. I haven't seen anything in the trailers that let me know that this game has been downgraded. I don't see it. But let me move on to what does concern me, and it's not a big deal, but it kind of is to me, is that this game doesn't have a night and day cycle. That bums me out. It really, really does bum me out. And the reason why it bums me out is because it takes away some of that special quality that Spider-Man has. Like, the one thing that it has over like the Arkham series is that the world seems so organic, so real, and so alive. But when you take away that day and night cycle like that, where it doesn't happen naturally, the world feels like it's a rail shooter almost. It feels like something that I have to go into the settings and change, or a certain set of circumstances have to happen, like a new mission, and it has to change like that. So you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like I can just swing for hours and it will become night because I stayed out swinging around on the web so long. That kind of bums me out. And what it reminds me of is Sucker Punch's game, Infamous Second Son. Like, that world was so beautiful, so dope. They made Seattle so cool. but then it lost like that sense of realism in a real world and open city when you take away that day and night cycle. When you compare it to a game like Grand Theft Auto that looks, like this Spider-Man games look just as good as that, and maybe even something similar to Cyberpunk 2077 looking that good, and they can achieve a day and night cycle. It is disappointing and a bit of a letdown that they can't achieve a day and night cycle as well. I won't lie, that's fairly disappointing. But other than that, to me it's a big deal. It's not really a big deal in the sense of the grand scale of what we're getting, but it's a big deal to me. It just takes a little bit away from the game. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think the day and night cycle is a big deal? Am I making a big deal out of it? Or do you understand what I'm saying, and do you kind of feel the same way? Like I said, hit me up in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you drop a like on this video. And other than that, people, I'm out of here. Peace.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out!